My name's Mel, welcome to my world, and at the moment I'm building a stealthy, off-grid, go anywhere, sleep anywhere camper van. And today, hopefully, fingers crossed, I've got all the bits I need for my cheap Chinese diesel heater. I think then what it was. Last time I said mojito, it sounded like some kind of cocktail. So anyway, yeah, finally everything seems to be coming together. Because when I got it, it had quite a few components missing. But what do you expect for 120 quid? You know what I mean? If you buy the proper one, it's like over £1,000. This is a cheap knockoff, so yeah, it is what it is. It's a cheap knockoff from China. Hopefully it works. If it only lasts a year, it's a bargain. But it would have been nice if it came in the box with all the bits I need. It's taken nearly 2 months. So yeah, finally the missing control panel has arrived. I ordered this from a different company, and I also ordered one of these. I rather like this because it's nice and simple. The plug's the same, so I'm kind of fingers crossed this will work. But I'm going to wire it up with this one first, just to make sure the main unit works. If the main unit works, then I'm going to swap that out for this, because I like this on off temperature, nice and simple. As I say before, keep it simple, stupid. And that, to me, it don't get more simple than that. On off temperature, perfect. So like I said, I'm going to connect this up first, because that's the proper one for the unit. And then once I know it's all working, I'm going to change it out for this. Maybe, I don't know, I'm not quite decided, but I'd like to see if this works. Now it comes as standard, if I can find it, yep, with this fuel tank. It comes with this fuel tank in the box. The plastic's a little bit flimsy, it's really thin in places, it's just blow moulded. And a couple of people have said, oh, do you really want to mount that on your back door? What if you get rear-ended? It's going to like split and you're going to get diesel everywhere, potential fire hazard. So I took that on board, and after looking and measuring, I thought, yeah, you know what, this is junk. So I bought a different container. I've not even opened it yet. I thought I'd do that in front of you. Hopefully, you know how things go wrong, right? This should be a similar plastic thing with a vented lid. Now it comes as standard with a non-vented lid, but I sent the supplier a message saying I need a vented lid, because when the diesel comes out, as the unit draws diesel from the tank, air needs to go in to replace it, otherwise the tank becomes vacuumed and the diesel pump just simply won't draw enough diesel. Well, it probably will, but the tank will slowly squirt, crush in itself. You know when you open the petrol tap, your petrol cap, sorry, at the petrol station, you hear a big hiss of air as you open the cap. That's because your little vent hole is blocked. And yeah, I don't want that situation to occur. So yeah, let's have a look. There we go. This is going to be my new fuel tank. It's quite substantial. It's lovely, and that's as thick as I thought it would be. Now let's check, see if they give me the right lid. Oh yeah, they have. Yep. No, they haven't. Why me? Oh, they have. Hang on. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So there you go. Vented top. It's got a. Yeah, it didn't look like it didn't have a hole in the middle, but that's actually vented. So yeah, it's quite a simple design. Nice thick O-ring. Nice big hole as well. I mean, when I pour diesel into that, if I miss that, I've got to be clutched, haven't I? The last thing you want to do is spill diesel in the back of your van, because it's just going to smell. You're going to lay in bed and all you're going to do is better smell diesel. So this is perfect, and this is going to sit, hopefully if I've got my measurements right, it's going to sit behind my wheel box, between the wheel box and the light panel. And it should fit kind of that way, and I'm going to have a little hole there with my diesel coming out of there. So yeah, I'm pleased with that. I'm really relieved, because things just tend to go wrong. People send me the wrong stuff all the time. Right, so I'm going to get in the back now, see if this fits where it should do. Fingers crossed. See you in a minute. So I'm now at the back of my van, as you can probably guess. And I've got my tank. This is my new fuel tank, my replacement. Now this one's 15 litres and the original one's only 10. But the chances are I'll probably only fill this halfway anyway. Maybe put 10 litres in at a time. And that ensures I don't get anything splashing anywhere as well. Yeah, so yeah, 10 litres, yeah, a couple. Yeah, I won't fill it up. So yeah, the plan was to put this behind my wheel box so it'll fit in here, and I measured it all up, and yeah, look at this. It only fits. Look at that. Happy as. At last, something that actually fits. Now all I've got to do is turn it into a fuel tank. Be right back. So I've given it a little bit of thought, and I thought, well, how can I do this? This is standard. The standard tank is this, and it comes with this little fitting. You're supposed to drill a hole in there, put that in, and that's your feed for your fuel to go to your heater. Now I'm not going to be using this tank, as we already know. I'm going to be using this tank. Now the obvious option would be to just use this fitting. Drill a hole in the bottom, like that. Fit the fitting, Bob's your uncle. I don't like that, because if that leaks, if that comes undone and leaks, you're going to have diesel everywhere. I don't like the idea of drilling a hole in the bottom of the tank for the feed. So I'm going to drill a hole in the top of the tank and have the feed coming in from the top and down on a little pipe and pick it up from the bottom of the tank. And to do that, I'm going to use the same principle as a model aeroplane fuel tank. It's got a little weight in there, look, you can see that rattling around, and these are going to be the pickups in the top. Originally this is to fill the fuel into the tank, but I'm going to take all these fittings out and put them in that tank. So everything's going to come out of this tank and go into that tank. I'll have a real nice, a real pucker fuel tank then. Happy days. Well, that went easy, easier than expected. So there's my pickup point on the end of me, and that goes in the tank. And the other end of that pipe is connected to this, and that's where my pipe's going to be fed from for my fuel to go to my heater. Happy days. Well, it's finally working. Yes, at last. I'm so pleased. It's actually working. The control panel's working as well, so I'm quite pleased with that. Now I've got it set at 15 degrees and it's just got to 15, so hopefully it should, the heater should start slowing down now and not making so much noise. The pump's cut off, so that's no longer going pump, 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 pump. So we'll see. Oh, we're up to 16. But it does smell a bit whiffy in here. It smells a bit like that new smell, so it's burning off all the production oil and stuff. When they make the thing, I guess they must use some sort of lubricant or whatever for the machinery and stuff. Yeah, it's starting to calm down now, it's starting to slow down, so that's nice. Yeah, you can hear it just slowing down, like the pump, the motor is just slowing down. I've got this set at 15 degrees, which I think is plenty hot enough. It's now 16 in here. And yeah, it's lovely and warm. It does kind of smell a bit, so I'm going to open my vent. I'll just show you underneath as well. I need to get out and get some fresh air. I'll show you underneath the van and show you the exhaust and the air intake and how all that works. Underneath the van, there's my exhaust sticking out just there. Now if you remember, when I brought this heater, it didn't come with a silencer. It came with a length of exhaust pipe but no silencer. So when I ordered another silencer for it, I also ordered a length of exhaust pipe. And the reason for that is so that I could get this pipe as far back as possible away from the cab. And I'll show you underneath what it looks like. So there's the exhaust coming out from underneath, and it runs along. Got my silencer and then an extra bit of pipe going out to vent out underneath. That way the exhaust is as far away from my cab as possible, minimising the risk of any fumes getting into the cab and in turn getting into the heater itself. My air intake for the actual heater, for the burner unit, that's the air pipe there. This also comes through the floor of the van and goes into this hole that was already there and here it is, just here. There's the air filter on the end. Sorry, it's a bit dark. There you go, gives you an idea. And I've put that in there so that it's protected from the rain when I'm driving. So that's quite nice, quite handy. So all in all, it worked out well. Now originally, if you remember, I did have the air intake inside, but I had so many negative comments about it, I thought, yeah, maybe I should put it outside. So I did. So thanks guys for that. Yeah, I never realised that these things can actually backfire apparently, and you get smoke coming out of the air intake. If that's inside your cab, it's going to put smoke inside your cab, apparently. But I've never had that problem. I've used these in the past, not had that problem happen to me, but obviously someone has, otherwise they wouldn't have made the comment. So there you go, all done. My heater works at last. So it seems to have settled around about 17 degrees, which is just comfortable. Yeah, it's nice and comfy in here now. So, and the heater's hardly making any noise. The only thing that's making the noise is the fuel pump. You can just hear it ticking, but I've got no idea how to quieten that up. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get some insulation and put around the pump, so hopefully that'll quieten it up a bit. Let's wrap a bit of insulation around it. That should do the trick. Yeah, I'm really happy. I can't tell you how pleased I am. It's finally working. I think I deserve a cup of coffee. Well, I've had it running for at least about 2 hours now. I've just left it running, and yeah, it's fine. The smell has gone. I've turned it up a little bit. I'll show you. The temperature now is it's 22. I've set it at 20, but it's gone up to 22 because my insulation's so good. I've opened my vent as well, so all the air is nicely circulating. The smell is completely gone. There's no smoke coming out of the exhaust. That's all cleared. So yeah, all good. Just a little update for you. Yeah, I'm really pleased. I'm so pleased. I can't wait to get my mattress in there now, and yeah, have a nice cosy night in my van, whatever the weather. So right then, I'm off. It's now dark outside. Yeah, I feel a little bit hyper now because I've had a few cups of coffee, so I better stop filming. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Feel free to chat among yourselves. And thanks for watching. Oh, and thank you for subscribing. I've always got dirty thumbs. I'm going to go and shower. Off to the gym.